Story 1. The Game Nightmare. Folks think the dark web's some kind of forbidden zone, but honestly, it was my go-to when boredom hit hard. Spent countless hours down those digital rabbit holes, knew the rules cold. Even after taking a long break, I figured I hadn't lost my touch, or at least that's what I told myself. Turns out, I was dead wrong. One slow night, just me and some buddies sitting around past midnight. Nothing but my computer screen lighting up the room. Got this bright idea. Hey, let's poke around the dark web, see what weird stuff we find. My friends weren't exactly jumping for joy. They'd heard the horror stories, but I swore up and down I knew my way around. After rummaging through gun forums and such, I dug deeper, found a site I'd heard whispers about years back. Didn't know much, just that it promised some game to kill time. Didn't think twice. Didn't ask nobody. Just clicked. Soon as I saw something downloading instead of loading the page, pure panic. Scanned it quick with my antivirus, clean as a whistle. Felt a little relief. Then everything went sideways. Screen went black. Dead. My buddies started griping, thinking the computer froze, till they realized the whole internet was gone. Phones? Nothing. We were baffled. Not just my machine, the whole house was offline. My pals, always jumpier than me, decided, we're out of here. I blamed the router. They blamed that creepy site. Ain't no way. I said, somebody hacked us that fast. Tried explaining, but they bolted for another friend's place, thinking it'd be safer. If they were sketched out before, now they wanted nothing to do with the dark web. Proved every scary tale true, far as they were concerned. They begged me to come. Something told me to stay. Why? Honestly, I was wiped out. Didn't feel like dragging myself across town this late. After they left, I tried relaxing. Flipped on the television, blank screen. Just white. No sound. Changed channels. Nothing. Like the whole world was vanishing. Checked my cell phone again, still dead. Every gadget in the house was fried. Time crawled. Too wired to sleep, with nothing working. I just flopped on the couch staring at the ceiling. Then the lights started flickering, and poof. Total darkness. Only my phone's blank white screen lit up the room. Perfect, I thought. A blackout. Just what I needed. Figured sleep was my best bet. Maybe by morning, things be normal. Headed upstairs, crawled into bed, shut my eyes hoping I'd wake up to a fixed world. Didn't sleep much. Woke up middle of the night to this sound. Faint but steady, like something creeping slow through the house. Thought I was dreaming till it got louder. Clearer. I froze. Held my breath. Didn't want to move. Didn't want to admit something was wrong. But it kept coming. Sounded like footsteps. Finally got my courage up and slid out of bed. Remember my phone was downstairs. Useless anyway. Only option was escape. Ease my door open, try not to make a peep. House was dead quiet except for those footsteps. Crept slow down the hall, following the sound. Heart pounding like a drum. Every step felt like getting closer to some kidnapper, or just a burglar, or something worse. That's when I decided, nope, not worth thinning out. Risk was too high. Ran back to my room, shoved the window open, and slithered out into the yard. No plan, just needed out. Jumped in my car, fired it up, and hit the gas. Drove through empty streets, trying to put miles between me and whatever was in my house. Streetlights flickered here and there. Didn't care, just wanted gone. Finally, my phone got a signal. Called the police, sputtered out what happened. They said they'd sent a car, but sounded like they thought I was nuts. While talking, my phone screen went blank again. That same creepy white from my computer and television. Tried ignorant, focus on the road. Then my car's engine sputtered, jerked, and died. What the hell? I muttered, feeling panic rise. Looked around, bad neighborhood. Tried starting it, nothing. Tried again, dead. Slammed my fist on the wheel. That's when I saw it in the rear view. A dark figure standing still in the shadows. Thought I was seeing things, then more showed up. Several people, all in black, wearing clown masks. They walked slow toward the car. Started tapping soft on my window, like they were politely inviting me out. Tried staying calm, but my breath came faster. Who are these guys? Clown masks? Bad sign. Scrambling for a way out. Nothing came. They weren't rushing, just tapping. I froze, then smash. One swung a metal spike and shattered my window. My heart stopped. Knew I had to move now to survive. Before I could, one reached through the broken glass, grabbed in for the door handle. Without thinking, I lunged, grabbed his wrist, and jammed that spike hard into his shoulder. He screamed, pulled back. I seized the chance, shoved the other door open, and ran. No idea where, just ran. Tried losing him in the trees by the road, but they stayed right on me. Near dawn now, first sunlight peeking. Exhausted, I hid behind bushes, thought I'd lost him, till I heard footsteps again. Close. Too close. Burst out of the bushes, sprinted toward an apartment complex nearby. Crossed the woods, zigzagged through streets, finally felt clear. Stopped to rest in an alley. Legs jelly, heart in my throat. Then, wham, someone yanked me down from behind. Tried getting up. A hand clamped my throat, squeezing hard. Looked up, mask guy. More clowns surrounded me. One strangling me. Another stepped up with something sharp, plunged it into my hand. Another guy was sticking something in the ground. Some kind of crazy ritual? Thought I was done. Closed my eyes, then heard a weird buzzing from my pocket. Opened my eyes. The masked men were staring at my phone. The blank screen had turned green. They looked at each other, stepped back, dropped their weapons, walked off silent, like nothing happened. Couldn't believe it. Lay there gasping, hand throbbing. Saw my phone glowing bright. Stumbled back to my car. Engine started smooth as butter, like nothing ever happened. Shaken, I drove home, desperate to hit the hospital for my hand and leg. Didn't understand any of it. Just wanted out of that nightmare. Got home, set up my computer, booted it up, saw my email open. New message from unknown sender. Subject, congratulations, you've won. Your reward is coming soon. Opened it, preview showed a picture. Me, mid-sprint, face pure terror. Wasn't alone. Dozens of others. Same scared looks, some crying, some screaming. Below the winners' photos, a section called losers. Worse, much worse. Mangled bodies, unrecognizable faces, images that made my blood run cold. The message ended. You survived 8 hours since entering the game. Want to survive 10? Reply to this email to restart. Read that? Full body panic. Had enough of that hell game. Deleted the email, powered down the computer. Wouldn't play that ghoul show again for anything. Headed to the shower to clean up for the hospital. Came out, doorbell rang. Chilled down my spine. The masked guys? Back? Crept to the door. Who's there? No answer. Peeked through the peephole. Nobody. Mustered courage. Opened it slow. Found a black envelope on the floor. Opened it, my jaw dropped. $5,000 cash. Note, congratulations, winner. Stared, stunned. Phone on the coffee table buzzed. New message from unknown number. Play again? Press yes or no. Looked at the money. Looked at the screen. Felt that temptation. Remembered last night's nightmare. Not for all the gold in the world. But it's no. Phone rebooted. Message vanished. Never heard from that dark corner again. To be safe, wiped my computer clean. Never touched the dark web after that. Should have known better. But sometimes love makes you reckless. Clouds your judgment. Never believed in spooky stuff before, but this changed everything. Story 2, the doll. Trisha, after we lost the baby, she just emptied out. All the joy our little one brought, gone. Months passed. She barely left the bedroom. Her hands kept touching her belly. Her eyes sear chin for something gone. Watching her crumple, every time it hit her, pure torture. Tried everything. Therapy, pills, time together. Nothing brought her back. Unbearable. Seeing the woman I loved wither from losing a child we both wanted so bad. So when my buddy Greg suggested something weird, uncomfortable, I didn't hesitate. Hey Jack, he says, hesitant, there's these things, humanized dolls. Not just any doll, like the child they should have had. Gives comfort, lets the mom pour her love into it, ease the pain. Sounded crazy, but it was something. Greg knew a place on the dark web. Mentioning the dark web felt off. Knew it was full of illegal junk. This doll? Way too weird. He hinted it wasn't ordinary, didn't give details. Didn't ask. At that point, I'd try anything to pull Trisha out of that darkness. Ordered it fast. Delivery day. Always remember. Plain white box. No markings. Like it shouldn't exist. Open it, hands shaking inside, wrapped in tissue paper. A doll. So real? I gasped. Had Trisha's dark eyes. Face looked like mine. Smile almost alive. Now I knew why they'd asked for photos when I ordered. Trisha saw it. Changed instantly. Hugged it like flesh and blood. First real smile in weeks. My heart jumped. Maybe this heals her. Last peaceful moment we had. Woke up that night. Saw her rocking the chair. Wrist pressed her chest. Seemed good. She talked to it. Sang to it. Like any mom would. Days passed. Clear it wasn't working. Something dark crept in. Worry settled deep. Soon, Trisha stopped eating. Sleeping. Talking. Spent every minute with that doll. Feeding it. Changing its diapers. Called it Blue. Didn't get why, but didn't ask. Scared of the answer. Then, she came at me with a knife. Trisha, what are you? She lunged. Tried stabbing me in bed. Dodged it, saw her face twist. Not just angry, possessed. Wasn't my Trisha anymore. She was Blue's mom, trapped in madness. As I recoiled, my eyes locked on the doll. Froze. Blue's empty stare glowed with pure evil. Mouth curled into a haunting smile, like it was alive. Room went ice cold. Stayed home that afternoon, hoping calm would come. Didn't last. 2 anti-meridium just drifting off. Screech. Fire alarm. Jumped up. Smoke everywhere. Trisha left the kettle boiling dry. Steam filled the kitchen. She was crying, saying she was a horrible mother, clutching that creepy doll. Chill me to the bone. How could that doll cry? Impossible, but she believed it. Her hysterical voice filled me with terror. Tried yelling, it was all in her head. She didn't hear me. Saw her skin go pale. She collapsed, hugging the doll like a real baby. Called the hospital, terrified. Help arrive around 4 anti-meridium. Thought maybe, just maybe, then a sound. A baby's cry, coming from Blue's room. Heart hammered. That awful melody. Hand shaken, I opened the door. There it was. The doll. Crying. Froze, horrified. The doll's eyes, Trisha's own eyes, glowed red. Like alive. Cold sweat on my forehead. Went closer. Picked it up. Crying stopped dead. Hands trembled. Felt something hard under its fake skin. Ripped it open, wires. A small black device. A camera. They've been watching us. The whole time. Sick feeling washed over me. Our pain? Just a show for someone. Microchip made it talk, cry, move, control from somewhere else. By God knows who. Furious. Terrified. Gathered everything. Doll, camera, called the police. Filed complaints. Invasion of privacy, harassment, emotional harm. Cybercrime guys tried tracing the site, dead end. Dark web folks, experts at hiding. Cops gave me a stern warning for buying off that illegal corner. Changed our numbers. Moved. Trisha's mind got worse after that horror. Needed tons of therapy for losing our son and that doll's trauma. Learned one thing. Grief is love with nowhere to go. But you can't let it rule you. Gotta move on. Life's about pushing forward, no matter the storms. Months later, got news. Trisha was pregnant again. Today, our little Emma's almost 1. Beautiful. Healthy. Love her more than anything. Trisha's an amazing mom. Lucky life gave us another shot. My sweet, happy wife's finally back. Almost lost her to the dark web. Story 3. The basement. Most horrible night of my life started normal. Quiet evening. My son was at his grandma's for the weekend. Just me and my dog, Tim, big brown Great Dane. Loved those rare moments alone since becoming a mom, especially after his dad vanished. Made a strong black coffee. Settled on the couch to watch something on Netflix. Tim curled up beside me. Started dozing off, then thud. Like something hit the kitchen window. Jerked awake. Not loud, but made me jump. Tim shot up. Alert, dashed to the kitchen. Told myself, wind. Nothing. But unease crept in. Before I could calm down, Tim was barking like crazy into the dark backyard. Alarmed me. Pulled on a jacket, followed him. Found him at the back door, snout pressed to the glass, barking nonstop. Peered out, garden looked normal. Dark. Nothing strange. But Tim kept barking. Opened the door, hoping showing him nothing there'd calm him. Handle turned. Tim bolted into the yard, straight for the bushes by the fence. Barking turned vicious, like heat attack. Called him, no use. Nervousness grew. Tim never acted like this. Started scaring me. Stepped into the garden, then silence. Tim stopped barking. Took another step. Yank. Violent pull on the back of my neck. Hit the ground. Before I screamed, someone wrapped me tight, pressed a wet cloth over my face. Struggled hard, body failed. World went black. Woke up groggy. Head hooding. No clue where. Disoriented. Dizzy. Took seconds to realize my basement. But different. Painted gray. Things I didn't put there. Not alone. 3 masked guys. One holding a camera pointed at me. Another sitting silent in a chair. The tallest? Swinging a leather belt, like he enjoyed it. Got questions? One sneered. Don't expect answers. Listen. Don't speak. Got it. Wanted to scream. Run. Curse. Useless. Knew my basement. No help coming. Better obey. Smart girl, belt guy said. Usually messy, eh? We ain't here to kill you yet. You're in a game. Deep web game. Star player. You decide. Live or die. What'd I do to live? I asked, sounding braver than I felt. Convince your audience. Buddy starred in the live stream. We hurt you. Cause pain. Pause every few minutes. Folks vote. More torture? Let go. Or kill you. Let's start. Before I reacted, belt guy stepped up, whack, lashed my back. Screamed. Pain shot through me. Camera rolled. Cap turned every flinch as he whipped me. Each hit harder. Eyes dead. Terrifying. When he stopped, my body shook. Knew the audience wouldn't free me. Folks watching this stuff only want blood. More pain. They wouldn't stop till satisfied. First vote time. Chair guy spoke. 30 seconds. Convince him why you live. Please. I'm a mom. My son needs me. His dad's gone. I'm all he has. He'll die without me. Tears blur my vision. No compassion from those masks. Chair guy shook his head. Time's up. Camera guy announced. Votes in. 49%. More torture. 45%. Kill. 6%. Release. Before I breathed, belt guy pulled a knife. Wait. Please don't. Too late. Grabbed my hand, slammed it on the table. Chop. Cut off my finger. Numb it first, then pain like fire. No time, chop. Another finger gone. Screamed helpless. Soon, all fingers off my left hand. Grabbed my right hand, about to start again. Wanted to faint from blood loss, accepted my fate. Then, scratch whine. Tim, claw on the basement door. Barking. Crying. Desperate to get in. God, why didn't I tie him up? Boss guy yelled. Get that dog. Now. No. Please. Leave him. He just worried. Won't hurt you if you don't open up. Scared they'd hurt Tim. Camera guy moved his camera. His buddy typed something on a laptop. Tense. Laptop guy. Results coming, voting almost done. Final vote. Body on edge. Only thought, my son. Only thing keeping me going. Anxiety. Panic. This vote. Life or death. Laptop guy. 25%. Torture. 10% kill. 65% free you. Impressive, boss guy muttered. People care more about your dog than you. Stood up. Motion camera guy to follow. Torturer stepped to me with a cloth. I'll buy Tim good food. He just saved your life. Pressed a chloroform rag to my face. Didn't fight it. Darkness. Woke in my bed. Thought it was a nightmare till pain hit my hands. Reality crashed back. My fingers in a jar beside the bed. Hand bandaged. Struggled up. First thing? Find Tim. Kitchen. On his bed. Saw me? Lifted his head, trotted over, wagging his tail. Knelt, hug him tight. Lucky he was alive. By my side. He saved me. Called the police. Told him everything. Horrible details. Searched the house. No trace. No cameras. Like it never happened. Cops found no proof. Just filed a report. Took me to the hospital. Next morning, home. Sat on the couch. Tim beside me. He saved me. Clear. But what haunted me? Why? Not cause of my son fast in orphanhood. Cause a dog sparked those monsters' empathy. Felt horrible. Lost faith in people. Fear I still can't shake. Called my son. Didn't tell him. He came home. Saw my hand, horrified. What happened to your fingers, Mom? Told him. Kitchen accident. Kid believed it. Tell you I moved on? Lie. Still trying to get past it. Step by step. With my son. With Tim. Someday, I'll heal. Story 4. The Sting. Listen, I ain't proud of my younger self. 10 years back, I was a 20-something edgelord thinking I was hot stuff cause I lurked in the dark corners of the internet. Ran with a nasty crowd. Folks who taught me to hate people based on looks. Got brainwashed good. Now, I see how messed up that was. But kids are sponges, soaking up their environment. Hard to break free. Why am I hiding my name? 2 reasons. Don't want pitchfork for being a past jerk, and don't want my old friends finding me. Gotta tell you about something I saw on the dark web. Something that'll make you lose faith in humanity and fear for your family. Back then, I hung out on this forum. Won't name it. Full of supremacists and real disturbed types. Called themselves the men. Shared some of their junk back then, but most went way too far. They'd rant about main enemies, usually folks of certain races or politicians, talking about hurting them in graphic ways. I just read, not join. Unpleasant? You bet. But figured, words ain't actions. Just hot air. Then it got darker. Some posters moved from yelling at celebrities to doxing regular folks. Posting pictures of neighbors, their jobs, addresses, schedules. Real stalker stuff. One guy even uploaded video of himself breaking into a guy's house in broad daylight. Trashed the place, smashed TV mirrors, furniture, then walked off smirking. But the worst? A user from Texas bragged about finned-in immigrants near the border. Said he offered him shelter in a property he owned. They trusted him, wound up in an abandoned building. Then he pulled a gun and, worse. The sicko was proud. Called himself a murderer of innocence. Then some other creep asked for proof, offers a reward. And that Texas monster? He delivered. Uploaded photos, so vile I won't describe him. Then he posted a picture of a kid, said the boy was now an orphan. The proof seeker replies, I'll take him. Sell him to somebody out of state. That was it. Time to bail. Saw how rotten these people were. So I did something, called the police. Gave him screenshots of everything. Met with an officer, showed him the forum. They caught the Texas guy and others who'd posted their hate crimes. But Rat 10 on deep web creeps comes with consequences. They found out it was me. Let's just say they weren't sending thank you cards. I'm a different man now. Just thinking about who I was makes me sick. Not proud, but we can change. So if you're thinking about dabbling in the dark web, don't. Ain't worth the hell you'll find. Story 5. The Park. Meeting Patricia felt like some weird rom-com gone wrong. Never been a love at first sight guy. Heck, barely talked to girls. Felt safer behind a screen. Could control what I said, hide the awkward me. Wasn't looking for nothing serious when I stumbled into some deep web chat room that day. Dom. Then, Patty. Different from anyone else. Confident. Funny. Actually care about my geeky rants about Fortnite and World of Warcraft. Made me feel seen, like I mattered. Of course, Patty wasn't perfect. Had her own scars. Hair loss made her feel invisible. Told me guys never looked at her right. Hit home because I knew that feeling, like you don't fit, like you're stuck on the sidelines. We bonded over that. Fell hard for her. After weeks of all-night talks, we agreed to meet. Chose some abandoned park. Quiet, secluded, perfect for two misfits. Nervous but excited. Had this whole picture in my head. Reality? Park was creepier than I imagined. Sun set 10, weird light like a bad dream. Got there early. Sat near an old swing. Silence so thick it choked me. Then, I spot this old man on a bench staring at me. Didn't like his eyes. Tried ignoring him. Pulled out my phone, texted Patty, how close? Got a weird guy watching me. She replies, walking. Can't get a cab. Great. Stuck alone with creepy McCree person. Tried sitting calm, but the dude stands up. Starts walking toward me. Heart jackhammered. Got up, backed away while texting Patty. This ain't safe. Moving spots. She says, wait. Almost there. But I booked it. Saw a bus stop under a flickering streetlight. Headed there. Look back. Old man's across the street. Smiling at me. Like he knew something. Enjoying my fear. Horrible thought hit. What if Patty's this guy? Stomach dropped. Needed to hear her voice. Proof she was real. Problem? We'd never swapped numbers. Stupid. Sent her. Connection dying. What's your number? Seconds felt like hours, then her number popped up. Dialet fust. Ring, ring, and then I heard the ringtone echo down the empty street. Looked around. No pati. No anybody. Panic seized me. Crossed the street again. Old man's gone. Should have felt relief. Didn't. Dialed again. This time, the ringtone sounded behind me. Turned slow. Saw the old man crouched behind the bus stop bench. Grinning like he'd won some creepy jackpot. Hello, Brian, he says, voice oily. Hope my hair's okay. Didn't want to wear a wig for our first date. Stared. Frozen. His stories about hair loss, his shyness, it crashed over me. Patty never existed. Just this thing. He tried standing up. Didn't think. POW. Punched him square in the nose. Blood spurted. Didn't wait. Ran like hell. Heard him yelling behind me. Stop, Brian. Thought you loved me. Ran all the way home. Slammed the door. Felt dirty. Violated. That night, erased every trace of Patricia. Scrubbed my phone. Wiped my computer. Learned it hard. Dark web's full of shadows, and some shadows were smiles. Story 6. The Marketplace. Used to be one of those guys who treated the dark web like a twisted hobby. Worked in tech, so I'd poke around underground sites. Weird stuff, morbid stuff. For most folks, the deep web's taboo. But come on, ain't exactly a secret anymore. Bet half of you've peeked. Us regulars, we kind of recognize each other. Not like a club, but you sense it. Talk about what we find comes easy. Too easy. Saw it all. Shady, illegal, plain bizarre. Hours wasted chatting with other idle hands. Idle hands? Devil's Workshop, my grandma used to say. Love de conspiracy forum. Crazy what folks say when they're anonymous. Sometimes, truer than we'd like. Hired killer listings, real or trap. Who knows? Markets selling drugs, celebrity nudes, even alien artifacts costing a fortune. Organs. No limits. That's where it gets dangerous. Bought things I shouldn't. Saw things I can't unsee. But one marketplace? Stuck in my bones. Made me quit the dark web for good. Called itself the ultimate dark web marketplace. Like some evil Craigslist. Sold everything. Illegal junk, rare creepy stuff. First time I browsed, felt danger crawling on my skin. Item descriptions? Chill in. Saw an ad for tragedy souvenirs. Things that shouldn't exist. Felt sick. Closed the browser. Swore never to return. Tidvex Laute. Got a message on a forum. I know what you found. I'm watching. Don't come near the door. Thought it was a prank till the paranoia kicked in. Nights got jumpy. Realized leaving the dark web ain't easy. It hooks ya. If you wanted weird and had Bitcoin, this place delivered. Pirated movies, stolen government gadgets, secret recipes, but also body parts, crime scene photos, even services where you could watch hitmen work. Live. Judge? Not my place. Folks make choices. Pay the price. One day, sear chin for games maybe? Clicked a new listing. Description already felt wrong. Access to any child under 7. Forged documents available. Figured, honeypot trap. But being a dumb 20-something, message the seller. How we know you ain't law enforcement? Reply. You don't. Leaned toward trap. Had a bite. Prove you're legit. Got Bitcoin ready. Asked for boy, 6 years old. Got pictures instantly. Kid playing with toys in a basement. One shot. Watch a Mickey Mouse clubhouse. Stomach turned. Reality hit. This was real. Darker than anything. Before I could close the chat, new message. Pay. I show more. Want that? Adrenaline turned to ice. Asked. You selling the kid? Yes, he replies. Nerve shot. Asked for proof. He sent a pic of a boy. Clearly his son, trying to scam me. Asked my name. Panicked. Said Maximus. Fake, obviously. An hour passes, then a video. Little boy playing with Toy Story dolls. Man's voice, seller. What's your name? Alan. Who's filming? My uncle. Who's the video for? Uncle Maximus. Cold sweat broke out. Felt dizzy. Then the man asks, why we filming, Alan? Kid laughs. To find me a new mom and dad. Man wraps up. Alan's real. Needs a loving home. Payment in Bitcoin or crypto. Knew what I had to do. Save the video. Reported anonymously to the feds. FBI. Probably. Cowardly? Maybe. But talking down big criminals? Better vanish. Never heard back. Never got snatched or killed. Guess that's good. But it shows the dark web's true face. A place where anything is for sale. If you dig deep enough, you'll find a rot. And trust me, it's real.